much for joining us for another Sugarland Blue Sunday shout out. This shout out is going out to Mito. We hope you enjoyed your shout out. Everyone, please join us next week for another Sugarland Blue Sunday shout out. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button and ringing that bell so you never miss a shout out. We'll see you next week.
Shout out! So do you like riding horses?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You haven't done much horseback riding.
No. Horses are amazing, though.
Can you imagine if that was the main source of travel?
Yes.
You can?
Yes.
You've already thought of this,
yes.
Through, it sounds like.
Okay, so you know this, but not everybody does. When I was given the opportunity to receive a driving permit and after that a license, I wished to forego said process in favor of a horse and buggy. I really thought I'd be driving a horse and buggy.
Wow.
Yeah, I never got a horse or a buggy though, so I don't know.
We got a barn.
Anybody want to sponsor a horse and buggy for me? I would much prefer. It'd be hard touring though. Can you imagine touring with a horse and buggy? Oh my goodness.
Be acoustic guitar for sure.
It would definitely be. Like, it would be one of the covered wagons with... We'd have to have a gypsy wagon with like, solar shower capabilities or something.
So, it begs the question, though, like, who doesn't name their horse, first of all?
Okay, so I thought about this. So, I think the horse did have a name to begin with, but the chorus says you can't remember your name because there's just no one to give you any pain in the desert, right? So, perhaps... he forgot the singer forgot their own name, and the horse forgot their name. Like, there was a forgotten name thing that happened.
So the next question is, who rides a horse into a stinking desert to begin with?
Poor horse. Like, if you want to go into a desert, take your own self. Leave the poor creature.
Also, we all, like, camels are better equipped. We know that at this point, right?
I mean, I know it was at least 9 days. It was at least 9 days.
Yeah.
The horse got to go free after 9 days. But then what? You got 9 days back the other way, and who knows how long the forward.
Who knows? I wonder what, yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't ride a horse into the desert.
I gotta say this also. The lyrics say, after 2 days in the desert sun, my skin began to turn red. Yeah, 20 minutes.
Yeah, they weren't
20
a redhead.
minutes.
They weren't a redhead,
No.
that's for sure.
I got 20 minutes tops.
20 minutes. That's on a good day.
Yeah. Like, in the desert sun? I don't know, maybe 15?
You'd just
maybe?
be crispy. The horse wouldn't even have to carry you. You'd be a wafer thin.
No, I would be
Dehydrated,
under the
shriveled.
horse. I would have to ride it under the horse. It's like, you be my shade. Definitely a traveling by night in the desert kind of girl. I've thought this through, 100%. Yeah.
And then the band name, America.
Yeah.
I think that might have been... I wonder... I don't know. This seems like a... I don't know.
You're going to have to Google it.
Yeah, it's a weird band name for the 60s to me. Like, America. I don't know. I don't know how they came up with that name. Obviously, I mean, it's obvious, but at the same time, it's kind of like, why that one?
I think America as a word is a pretty word.
Well, there's also Europe and Asia, so there are also bands. So,
right.
And then tons of bands named after cities. So, but there's no band called... Oh, is there... There probably is a band called Africa, I guess.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a band called Canada. Weird. Like, named... I don't know. Well, Canada wouldn't be, like, a continent, though. Like, I skipped the countries.
Still not, yeah.
I skipped countries. So
no, we went to cities, too.
So, there would be, like, Australia.
I don't know.
Antarctica.
I mean... All I know is you told me once, and it's good advice, never play pool with a person named after a city.
Don't.
Just don't. Don't do that.
Never play pool with a person named after a city.
Like Chicago Bob? Not playing pool with that guy.
Away. He's a hustler. But back to America. So America kind of covers all North America and South America.
I don't know. I think it would have to be Americas then.
Or is it like
plural?
Or are they using it as slang for like United States of America? Maybe it's just like America the Beautiful. But it's kind of weird that
maybe it was somebody's name though, because people they've named their children America. Sure. So maybe there was like a human involved.
It is kind of conceited though. Like now that I think of it, that like if you say the word America, you like I think of the USA, right? But,
we live here.
But then you also like have North America, South America, which is a lot of territory.
That's huge, yeah.
You know, and America could be referred to all of that or a part of it, but typically I think we think of the 50 states.
It's so funny when you say America. Well, of course we've said it a lot now, and I've kind of lost all meaning of the word. But I go straight to Amerigo Vespucci, and nice. I'm like, that. How wrong are we about so much? Do we know? Do we really know?
I don't think we do know.
I don't think we know.
I think we can hope to have a glimpse through the window, and that's about it.
I don't think we really know.
Yeah.
What you playing? You didn't cover the guitar. Cover the guitar for my guitar peeps out there.
So for the guitar peeps that ask, and we try to stay up with, this is my Martin that I play on a lot of shout-outs. And
it's the main recording. It's the main recording acoustic guitar.
Main recording acoustic guitar. This is my main acoustic guitar.
So if you hear on our original tracks, generally this is the baby.
99.9% of the time, all acoustic guitars are going to be the Martin HD28, H for herringbone. So same as a D28, except for with a herringbone inlay around.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So
what's the D?
The D is a dreadnought. It stands for dreadnought, and that's the body shape.
Oh.
So the other guitars have, dreadnought styles, but like that's how the Martin names theirs. They have the, D28. They have a D18. They have a couple different D series.
Okay.
And I would guess, but I do not know for a fact, that the numbers would probably designate some type of measurement, or maybe perhaps the year they were developed. That's what SM58 for sure is. SM58 and SM57, those were, I was told by a Shure representative.
That was the year?
That was the year that they developed those microphones. So an
wow.
SM57 came out one year, and then an SM58 came out the next year.
Some things you just don't need to improve on.
Right, and they were exactly, also, they're an identical microphone with a different grill, which gives them a different frequency response from each other. But as far as the guts, at least originally, they were the same. I don't know if they've tweaked them in the years since or not. But so Martin HD28 from the 90s, and it's got an LR bag system in it that I use plugged in a lot. I've updated the pins to brass, which I find gives it a bell-like tone and more sustained. You can really hear a ring back there, almost like a harpsichord. So I feel like when you play up here, it gives it a little bit more sustain and a little bit more of that treble that you have from the bridge. So anyhow, and I think that's about all I do to it. I do have my Ernie Ball Earthwoods, but this is actually my first set of string joys, which I'm really enjoying a lot.
Liking those?
Really liking those a lot.
Cool.
So, string joys.
How's it feel different?
So, it's they're about the same feel, but I like the longevity in these strings, and they feel a little smoother because this is actually a wrapped string.
Okay.
So but they do them differently. So I've never liked wrap strings in the past, and if you are similar and you don't like wrap strings, then I would suggest giving them a second chance with String Joy's wrapped strings, because so on the wound strings they do it different. Like on some of the wrapped strings have a coating over the entire wrap.
Yeah.
But with these ones, they wrap each individual wire and then twist them together.
Oh, interesting.
So it has more of like a conventional feel to it. And I think it also improves the tone, personally.
Cool. Not endorsed, by the way, if anybody from String Joy wishes to reach out.
Oh, and one thing about the song, if you want to play along, a lot of times they, so the tuning is a drop D. So you have these open chords.
To let it kind of ring out.
I think on the original recording, I've seen some people play it as a double drop D tuning, where this note just pedals, like. So, 'cause, 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 ' less work, and I figured if I'm just gonna hold my finger down, I could just tune it to normal, like an E, and not play that note.
Okay.
I mean, play that note, but not have to hold it down the whole time. So.
Well, we talked about this song too.
I'm all about efficiency playing guitar.
We talked about it being like a little monotonous as far as the melody line, the guitar line, and everything, and also how that's so perfect for the song.
It is, because like, I mean,
it tells the story.
It tells the
really
story.
Does.
But then the other thing is like the backbeat kind of gives you
the plotting feeling of being on a horse. Just that. Yeah.
Where's your coconuts?
Ah.
I like you looked for the coconuts.